I'm only 1 month into this AI automation journey and I've already hit a big surprise. I thought Zapier is the tool that I would use forever. And don't get me wrong, that was the first tool that I've actually used. And I was blown away by it, like, whoa, I can actually connect all my apps and make them do stuff automatically. That was insane. And then I tried Make, and the difference is actually crazy. And the difference actually blew me away, and it made me think so differently about AI automation. And I'm gonna share with you why I switched to make.com. Okay, so the first thing is that grab me was the interface. Zapier feels very linear, step by step, which works fine for simple things, but as soon as you add conditions or branches, it looks like spaghetti code. However, in Make, it's like a map. You drag and drop module, connect them visually, and you can literally see your logic come to life. It's different between reading a wall of text and looking at a flowchart. It's cleaner, it's faster, and it's more reliable. It makes you think better and give you creative ideas and bring your creative ideas into life. Now, let's talk about price. This is where Zapier actually starts stressing me out. You're literally counting tasks. Every step eats into your plan. So when you're building, you're always thinking, wait, if I add this, will it cost me more? With Make, it feels so generous for the amount of money that we paid for it, and you're not even scared to test and reiterate on your past mistake because you got the freedom to test it out and actually try it with the Make's free plan. That freedom, that's when you actually get more creative and build what you want to build, and you get your creative ideas into life. And to me, it's so huge. Here's the biggest one. Zapier is amazing for simple things like if then that automations. But when we add more complex stuff such as looping, branches, conditioning, and that kind of stuff, it felt forced and more complex. But Make was built for that complexity. Once I realized I could build things in Make that would almost be impossible in Zapier, my brain lit up. And remember, I've only learned this for a month, and I'm seeing this huge difference with the platforms and how easy is it to work with Make rather than Zapier. This is my opinion at the end of the day. So, if you've been using Zapier for a long time, let's say years and years, I highly recommend you try make.com because it could change your whole life too, just like branding. Don't get me started. Zapier is an amazing platform to build automation. It's simpler, more easy to learn, it's beginner friendly, and the learning curve is so linear, and you can just perfectly learn so easily. But it wasn't for me because I was looking for more complex and visual, graphic kind of interfaces, which makes gives me the most advantage in that side of the things. So all the freedom that Make supplied me, and when I go back to Zapier, it feels like I'm restricted and just stuck with the linear flow. I don't like to be stuck, so that's why I use make.com. So don't get me wrong, Zapier is a perfect platform to learn automations, and which has a lesser learning curve than make.com. The only bad side of the Make is it has a very steep learning curve, but once you learn it, you'll thrive on it. And Zapier is just really good for beginners starting out. I was a beginner, and Zapier really helped me to understand the simple logic behind AI automations. But the thing is, after using Makes for a few weeks, and when I go back to Zapier, it feels restricted. It feels like putting on a training wheel again, but safe but limited. It's just me. If you want to stick with Zapier, it's perfectly fine. If you think I wish I could do more, build a bigger and not worry about every little task eating up my credit, then you gotta try make.com. Make.com allow you to build more complex workflows with a good interface that literally tells everything about what the automation about, how it's gonna work, and it's logically so simple to understand and how everything's connected, and it's so simple for me and I love it. And trust me, I'm only a month into this and I'm already can't thank for myself of switching to make.com. So if you get a chance to look onto Make, I recommend. because I'm literally 15 years old and I literally seen a big difference between Zapier and Make. So I would highly recommend to check it out, and make sure to like and subscribe, share to other people if you want to let them know about the difference between Zapier and Make. And yeah, the next few videos gonna be about make.com, how to connect webhooks and all of that kind of stuff in Make. So I'll put up more video on that, and like and subscribe. It will help me in my journey on my AI automation. And thank you so much.